Falcons, I just made a play. Strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field, up the stand-ups like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Nick, Black Bridgewater, Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. In this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Pass for 20. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Charles Harris there on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 14-yard line.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 14 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
For first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield.
I'm not Initially, this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. And he gets this one to Woodley complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Gurley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Zach Kerr able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on them.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking a 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. the gun, Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles Harris. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And it's third down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third down, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So
the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. On 3rd down, Ryan. Double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Keanu Neal, strong in run support as he comes up from his safety position to pop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater, catch here, left side, Thomas. 20! And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Ian Thomas, 42 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Big hold of the 30. This one caught by Ridley. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's second down.
At the 26. A gain of a yard.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
11.
Going for it all. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 7 yards away. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Bridgewater. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's got his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
for Hayden Hurst. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll throw from the gun. And here again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown Panthers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup.
From the gun, Ryan. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38. Well, has to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Troy Pride on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. Ryan. Looking left side. He's got it complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. Side by Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
3 more yards.
23 yards on the play. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it's going to be 2nd down. They go play action now. Ryan looking deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. To throw again is Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
For the point after.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Falcons 17. For the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Panther 1st down.
McCaffrey. And he he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Harris there on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Bridgewater now. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Falcons on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trey Pride. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Bridgewater. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. He's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Ryan will throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That one is sealed. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught up the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
To kick off for the Falcons.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Complete.
So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed
real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Going to throw right side here, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Ryan. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Yetur Gross-Matos with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
38-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds. Well shot. So that's a sack. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. Third and long for Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Grady Jarrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? Well, put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Falcons 1st down.
They go play action with Ryan. His throw incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 65 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He'll buy some time right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Calvin Ridley.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
Ryan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Ryan's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
They run. It's Gurley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the toss, it's Gurley. He will push his way down to about the 14. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, a touchdown machine. He scores from a yard out, and the Falcons have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 56 yards. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos, his 2nd sack of the night. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Rolling to his right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They're running with Gurley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this time he is in. Todd Gurley, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. That catch good for only a couple. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Hey, get away with it. Get wide.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Number 22.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Neal brought him down. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Falcons 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That 2nd down playing, that's a -4. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Bridgewater
At the 39-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Too little, Dustin.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Open man is Anderson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Check 52. Check 4. Check 4. Check 99. Check 99. Sponge.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not getting.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Oliver with the INT, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Play action, Ryan. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And he slings one that's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now Ryan on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
A good pickup there of 22. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Another try on second down with Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be ideal, as they certainly wouldn't mind some breathing room. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 4-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Bridgewater. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 38-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
43 in the mic. Okay. Switch. Find out.
Bridgewater to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They go play action now. Ryan.
First down.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And
I don't know nobody.